Hey guys, it's Mason with First and Finishing, and today I'm going to show you how to use the double tap feature on any of the Electron Master series units. To use the double tap feature, we first need to make programs, so I'll show you how to do that first. To make a program, you first need to make the settings to where you want them. So we're going to make all these numbers really random and make it a program. So to make the program, you're going to hold this button down and you're going to save it to a number. So you're from options 4 all the way up to 50. So we're going to make this program 15. So you're going to hold it down again, and that's going to lock it in place. So now, if you ever get off of this, for example, I change this number like one number, I can recall that program 15 by hitting this button and scrolling to 15, and there it is. So now that we know how to make a program, we can go ahead and use the double tap feature. So there's two ways to use the double tap feature, and I'll show you the first one now. For the first way, you can be at whatever setting you want, whether it be a preset or a different program. We'll say program 8, it doesn't matter. So what you're going to do, so this is for example in program 8, you come over here, change this to that, say, program 17 we just made. It could be any different program you want. Now that this is changed to 17, go ahead and exit back out. And now, this is still program 8. It just doesn't say it here. So you just pull the trigger, you're spraying at program 8. But if you want to switch to that program 17, you just double tap the trigger, and now you're in program 17. So you can spray it there at program 17, and then when you're done, double tap the trigger again to go back. So that's the first way to do it. It's easy to set up, easy to use. It's a little bit more temporary. So if you're just trying to figure out if you like using the double tap feature, that's what I'd recommend. But if you do like using it and you want to make it a more permanent option, you're going to do it the second way, which I'll show you now. For the second way, we're going to make a program that we're going to use specifically for this number right here. So we're going to say we're going to make it program 20. And we're going to make this program, it could be whatever you want, but I'm going to make it a really good Faraday program or a multi-coat program. So change these settings. So these are the settings that I want to use for this secondary program. So I'm going to go ahead and hold this button down, change this to whatever number. I already said 20, so we're going to make it 20. And there it is. Just hold it down again, and you're good. So now that we made this program, we're going to need to make another program that includes this program in it. Now that sounds a little bit confusing, so bear with me. So we just made this program for Faradays or multi-coat stuff. So now we're going to make a program that's really good for flat parts or easy work. So this is the program I want to use for the flat parts. So we're almost done. Now we're just going to come in here, change this to that secondary program I just made, to that Faraday program. And now you're going to hold this down and make it whatever program you want this to stay at. So we're going to make this program 12. Now hold it down again to lock it in place. So now that we're in program 12, if we get off it by changing the number, no big deal. We just come over here, go back to program 12, and we're good. So this program 12 really has two programs in it. We have our flat part or easy work program, but if we double tap the trigger, we should have our Faraday program. So right now, we can spray at our flat part program, spraying good, and now we come up to a part on the part that we're going to need the secondary program for. We just double tap the trigger twice. It'll switch to that program 20. So now this is our Faraday program. We can go and hit that spot there, and then we could switch back by double tapping the trigger again. Doing it this way, you can see that we're in program 12 and program 20. So the numbers stay here, and you can see that the main program is 12 and with the secondary program of 20. So right here, it's back to our main program of 12. So that's how you use the double tap feature. Hopefully it wasn't too confusing. If you need to rewatch the video. But if you guys have any more questions, feel free to contact me or check out our website at firstandfinishing.net. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.